Did you get your costume for the cruise?
No. It'll be here like today or tomorrow.
Okay. Yes. I'm excited. I mean, should we tell the listeners what we're going to be, or should it be a surprise?
No.
What if we did the podcast as the characters?
We could do that. We could record as the characters. It'd be cute. Yeah. I mean, our hint is basically that we're like leading in with millennial nostalgia.
Yes. I'm hoping mine comes out like, you know how you have like, not a vision, but you have like an idea of like, okay, what do you want to look like? Okay, this all should piece together, right? And then it comes together and you're like, something's missing.
Yeah. Did you have to order a lot of like parts and pieces for
Not
yours?
Really.
No? Okay.
Not too much.
Because I can envision what it is. And I'm like, some of it you should have already.
So I think it should be okay.
Yeah, I think so.
I don't know.
I feel like it's fine. I think people will be able to.
If people can't
like,
guess
as soon
who
as
I
you say
am,
that,
we're gonna
then you
have
know
a
you did a good
problem.
job.
No, we're gonna have a problem if they can't guess.
Oh, I thought you said if they can. That's why I was like, oh, like, absolutely.
I better hear people on the cruise be like, oh my gosh, and say the name.
Yeah.
And if they don't, I failed. I was trying to think of like little like accent pieces I could do for like as like a like either like an old school phone or something, but I just don't know how much more it's gonna like give away.
I see what you're saying. Yeah, it's hard. Yeah. Like to go and just buy a bunch of like the pink flip phone or something. Like, to go like super full.
But Jackie's is top notch. Yours is better than mine. Like yours is like when you
I
came with the idea, I was like, yes.
Because it's one of those things too, because there's a lot, right? Like if you look back, because all I did was go on Pinterest and was like millennial girl costumes, and it was just like take your pick. And it was like, well, I'm traveling, I need this to be easy, because when I first looked at the other one, I was like, oh man, like so I was gonna do Isabella from the Lizzie McGuire movie, like Hilary Duff's alter ego, the other performer. And so I'm just like, okay, that's a fun costume, but the only problem is if I don't get all the pieces and make it all, because it's not a costume I can purchase.
Yeah, you like
so
make
I was
it.
like having to look. I found like, you know, like the lime green silk skirt, and then I was like needing to like sew like a whole like skirt over the top of it, and I was like, man, and now how do I get like the matching suit top with the sparkly bottom? And I was just
surely
like,
you're never gonna wear the lime green suit, right?
No. So I was like, this would be fun if I could plan this all out. Like had I already started like a month ago and like getting all the pieces together and making it, and then like if I was like going to a Halloween party like at a house, I think I could make it happen. But I was like, oh, this is hard. This is a hard one to like make happen in less than a week, shove in a suitcase.
No, you did good though. Yours is good.
Yeah, I feel like it's like a really good one for like a minimalistic like throw in a suitcase costume. So I'm excited that it worked out.
It's good. And the good thing about like cruises is like you're not limited to like the size of your luggage or how heavy it is. It's just kind of like whatever.
Yeah.
So
the only limit I have is the airplane.
Yeah.
That's my only limit. So as long as I remember to bring everything with me, then it'll be fine.
Yeah. They kind of switched it up on us because they didn't initially have the Halloween night. And then
that's why I didn't even see it.
And then I saw it and I was like, oh, dang, are we going to do it?
Yeah. I've never done a Halloween time period cruise.
Oh, I have,
so
but I've never like done anything for it.
Yeah.
So
now we get to dress up and have fun.
It should be fun. It seems like there's a lot of like childless travelers on this cruise.
Oh, really? Okay. You can already see it on the Facebook group, how people are talking. Awesome. I'm here for it.
And we're hoping we get our massive room so we can do all of our... we can do all of our TikToks.
No, we're going to do that one that's like trending right now. That's gone viral. The kids in China who are doing the rabbit and the tortoise. When they're like, people are like jumping across their living rooms.
I've only seen that
so
from you.
hard. Like seriously, I don't know why it's on our TikTok algorithm. I think it's because it has millions of views. Because it's like that's obviously not like where our algorithm has taken us, but because it's viral, it's like leaking its way in. And I saw it and I was like, at first I had seen like a random person doing it in their living room. And then all of a sudden I saw the real video. And it was funny because in the comments, everyone's like, oh, this is what it is. And I think that's where everyone's starting it from, is like catching a real life person doing it at home and then seeing the performance in China. And I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah, look it up. It's like very, like, the kids are very talented.
Yeah, someone had said that their child from all the practice has a six-pack. They came home and they have definition from how much practice they had to do. So, I mean, maybe we could take something away from that.
These like socialist countries like don't play. You know what I mean? It's like, have you seen the one from like all the different like plays from like Russia or like North Korea, and they're like all these kids, and it's like this like intense, like everyone's like orderly and and we're over here like our kid messing up the line.
Yes, and everyone's like, oh, that's so cute. Ha ha ha.
Callie had a chapel performance today.
Did it go well?
Yeah, she did good. She's definitely like more, you know, a little more like she does it compared to the boys.
I get that. I could see that for sure. The boys are always up there like, and this is not your boys. This is all boys. Yeah. Like, I feel like whenever I look up there, they're all just like, like, and I'm just like, do you know the songs? And they're like, yeah. Why am I going to belt out or like get all super animated with it? And I'm just like, the girls basically carry the performance.
She had picture day today though. So I was like, I did her hair and I was like, she wanted like them kind of like in like a pigtail, but up here, but like just the front. And I was like, oh, these are going to fall. Because you know how it's like not all the hair. It's just like this portion. So like, I felt like it's going to fall. I'm like, don't move your head too much. Like, just make it to the pictures. Yeah. So we'll see how her pictures come out. Then she was like, should I do teeth? And she's doing her like just her smile with no
different
teeth.
Smiles,
and I'm like, how about you tell them you want to do both? And then
do one of each.
Yeah, and she's like, no, I think I'm going to do teeth. I don't know. She's going back and forth.
Yeah. Does she have, all of her front teeth have grown in, right?
Yeah.
Does she have front? Okay. Yeah. So she's not toothless right now.
No. But she doesn't love her teeth.
But what about her, the two ones when she smiles with the big ones? That's all. If that's all you see, there's got to be nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, she just doesn't like. I think it's like she has those damaged teeth on the bottom, so they're like a little bit different color. So she knows that and recognizes it, and so she's like doesn't love it, but she told me she's gonna smile. I'm like, okay, smile, girl.
Yeah, whatever. Especially in a picture like that, I feel like you can't see. Like the light always makes everyone's teeth look white. It all is the same, so I'm sure it'll be fine.
Hopefully Rylan does his normal smile and not his special. Where he's like smiles really weird and then he turns his head and he's like and you're like, okay.
Kids don't know though. They really have no idea when they do a goofy smile like that.
And I've also kind of noticed, I like hate on him for it, but I kind of noticed that I kind of tilt my head a little too. Do you?
I tilt my head, yeah. I see like, it in all my pictures. Maybe like, I'm always just like
like it's like immediately someone's like, take a picture and you're like
yeah.
So I'm like,
I don't know. Dang. It almost feels natural to go with the pivot matches the smile.
Like, yeah. So I'm like, dang, maybe I like hate on him for it, but like maybe we all kind of do it a little bit. I think it just makes it worse when he does the like double chin, turn his head, smile.
Yeah. I think it's hard for boys. I don't know. I could be totally wrong here. I just feel like boys don't walk around smiling. I think it almost seems easy for girls to just be like, oh, haha. Like click, like, but like for boys, it's like, what? Like, what do you mean? Like this? What do you want me to do? I just feel like I'm always like, smile with teeth. And then they're like, what? And I'm like, how do you laugh at a joke?
That's what I always tell Rylan and Jackson. Like, pretend you're like laughing at something. Like, be like,
yeah. Because then it just is like organically going to show teeth. And it's going to be not a creepy smile, like a forced smile.
That is true. Because Callie like knows how to smile properly. I think it's a girl thing.
Yeah. Because I feel like my mom never had to be like, smile with your teeth.
Like, not that smile, the other smile.
Yeah, the other one. Like, look normal.
Did you have to do that with your brother?
I don't remember. I mean, he's always, the thing is, like, we look back at family pictures and it's like, all the pictures are like normal smiles. So I don't know if my parents had to like tell him like, hey, normal face, smile like it's a joke.
That's funny. I mean, yeah.
Hopefully
it comes out good today. Let's hope. Yeah. We'll see how they come out. I've been tasked with, not tasked, I kind of tasked myself, but they were doing like fundraising at school, and typical Shark Tank always gets me. You know, you see things, you're like, that's smart, you know, like that's really good. Yeah. So there's fundraising blankets, and they're basically like, I don't know, I want to say they're like $9 or something, and then you price them whatever you want, and you just gap the like they send you the amount, basically the difference. And I was like, dang, they've never done something like that. So she's like, okay, well, you research it and you find the sample and then you let me know. And I was like, oh, okay, I didn't mean to give you this idea. Yay. So anyways, I ordered the sample because it's free. And so we may be selling blankets. And
what do they look? Are they normal blankets, like year round? No, they make it like Christmas print.
No, they do it like the school. They'll do the school colors.
Oh, the school logo. Yeah. Oh, that's cute. The kids will like that.
When I was thinking, I was like, dang, like, I imagine like a lot of parents, like I think I would be extra and buy 3. And the reason being is because like they could like, that could be like their like memory from their school, like as they get older, if that makes any sense. Yeah. Like their one thing that you're not going to like bust out your yearbook from 5th grade all the time, but it would be like
Liam does.
Yeah, they do now.
Yeah, because he loves looking back at the fun pictures and the stuff that people have written in it. I think because there's like silly stuff in it. I think that's the only reason he's doing it.
No, yeah, that's Alvaro too. Alvaro, when we were first dating, like one of the first times we really like spent a lot of time together, like after we started dating, he busted out all of his like yearbooks and stayed up till like 2 and 3 in the morning, and he just kept going on and on talking about high school
to show you.
And I was just like, dude, I don't like, I care, but
of course,
I don't care because like I don't know who these people are.
Yeah.
So it was just funny. He knows that. I was like, when are we like when am I?
But it's like to relive like that fun chapter of life and like to share it with you. So I get it.
Yeah, yeah.
Like,
so it was nice. It was nice, you know. And then you're in the newer stage, so you can't be like, okay, you're done.
Yeah. This is so lame. Oh my gosh, why are you my girlfriend? You're rude.
He still loves doing that kind of stuff though. He busts his yearbooks out like pretty often. He's one of those.
I don't. Yeah. Mine are in a Tupperware somewhere in the attic, and I haven't seen them. And it probably annoys Tony because he's probably like, get rid of it. You haven't touched this in years. Throw it in the trash. He does. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But he doesn't like pull his out. And then, yeah, we just, neither of us pull that stuff out.
And you already got rid of your dolls. So,
yeah.
She saved all her dolls.
My dolls and my Barbies.
And how
and
many
my Polly Pockets.
How much did they go around the world? In Miami?
Yeah, but my mom had kept them at her house. So I didn't take them with me to Australia and stuff like that. So they had stayed with my parents for quite some time. And then they had tried to downsize. So they were like, why are we still traveling with Jackie's toys? So then we've had multiple conversations where it's like, hey, we still have this. Do you want it? Hey, we have this. Do you want it?
You should give your Polly Pockets to Callie.
I mean, this was a couple years ago, so I didn't even like.
What a shame.
That would have been a good one. Yeah, I actually looked back too because some of my Polly Pockets, I looked on eBay and they were like priced at like pretty good like points, like $100 for like a Beauty and the Beast Polly Pocket, which I still had.
Yeah.
But Tony and I sat down and looked at it and we're like, okay, so we're holding on to this one item that maybe someday somebody will make a bid. And I was like, no, trash. Like, so someone in a landfill can go find all those Polly Pockets and try to sell them on eBay because some are worth like a pretty penny.
I could picture you coming and you'd be like, so Callie, this is a Polly Pocket.
Yeah.
But you're like sitting there so good.
Yeah. I had so many. I had the sets that were outside of the case. I had the ones where like you would open up like a house and then like there was the magnetic thing where you'd put Polly on it and she could go shopping, go on the boat, the Ferris wheel, like, and you would just move this little thing around, like, and you could connect the lands or like the buildings.
Yeah.
So she had like a whole experience.
Jeez.
You know, I was like, I love Polly Pockets.
I never had one of those. I just never was really into dolls growing up. Like, I just never did the Barbie. I never really did any of that. But Callie, it's so funny because she's very much like me, like where she's like, I don't like dresses and I don't like this. I don't like that. Very much like I was when I was younger. But now, so for Christmas, everything she wants is like Barbie. So she's like, I want Barbies. I want the Barbie dream house. Like she wants, and she's like her best friend, Nyla. She wants like, it's so funny. So her best friend's black and she has like pigtails and like she has like the beads in them. And so she's like, I want a Barbie that looks like Nyla. And I'm like, cute, okay. So we were like looking and like, there's none that have like pigtails with beads. Like,
because of the hair. I mean, the Barbies only have so much hair. So they probably would only be able to put like a couple beads.
There's no combo. So there's a girl that has like long braids and you can put beads in it. It's actually like a kit. Okay. And I was like, why don't we do that? And she's like, cute. But that's not like her hair. I'm like, okay. I'm like,
I know it's hard because everything's like that plastic hair. So the Barbie hair is just like, it's a pain. Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm like, okay, well, so now she's really into, so you'll see her list is like all just like Barbies.
That's cute. I'm here for
and Barbie Dream House. And I'm like, okay.
I love it.
So maybe she is getting into it.
Yeah. I could see that. And she's at that age too where that stuff is like, that's not babyish. Like the imagination play with like Barbies and stuff is still like, there's plenty of more years where Callie can enjoy that. So that's really cute.
Yeah. So we'll see.
I love it. I'm here for it.
I guess Barbie's on our future and this Christmas.
Yeah. But Barbie's cool. I feel like they've done a lot of great things with Barbie these past few years. So I'm here for it.
Yeah. And she's showing Alvaro. She's like, this dream house. And I'm like, Alvaro's like, you're not going to play with that. She's like, yes, I am. And she's like, look at the swimming pool in it.
Yeah. Yeah.
And he's like, wow, this is like, and I think like the toilet like actually flushes or something. There's like a few things that like they actually do. And
they actually do stuff. Yeah.
This is
like, does this one have the elevator?
Yes.
That moves up. Yeah. Yeah.
Which I remember Amanda had Barbie RV. That was her thing.
Oh, yes. Yeah. The RV was good because you could take it easier to like move to the living room and like take everywhere. Yeah.
It's so funny.
I had a pool and I would always fill it up with water. Like I'd always be begging my mom because I'm like, I'd have like the house set up, the RV set up, like the grocery store set up over here. And then I'm like, the pool needs water in it. But it's carpet, obviously, because we're inside the house. My mom would always be like, okay, you're only getting like this much water. I'm like, that's not deep enough for Barbie.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, this one had a pool and I'm like, this girl's for sure going to try to fill it up.
Yes, absolutely. It's not the same. We can't pretend there's water in there. You need real water.
We need real
Barbie
water.
can swim.
Yeah. They're going to make it like a gel so it can't fall out.
Yeah. Oh, that's actually smart. Those little like Orbo beads. That's what they should put in there. Or if
they did like a layer that you could put Barbie through, but like it looks like it's water.
Yeah. And she just like swims. That's all she does. She just stays in there.
Yeah, it was funny because I was like so like very tomboy, and so was Amanda. But she, out of all, you've seen us now. I'm the little bit more girly one, and
for sure,
she loved Barbie as an American Girl.
How interesting!
Loved it.
Yeah.
She played it all, and I was like the one that didn't have anything. The girliest thing I had was I had an easy bake oven.
Oh dang! I never had one of those.
You never had one?
No.
Oh, dang. I used to love that sucker. I used to be like, Mom, please let me make it. And it would come with like the little powder that you make like a brownie or like a cake.
Yeah. I don't know why I missed that. I don't know why my parents never bought me an easy bake oven. That's so sad.
You wanted one?
I don't know. Yeah, I did. And I don't really know where we were living at the time that was popular or like why it wasn't something that I ever got. So I'm not sure.
I remember.
Because it was definitely a popular toy.
For sure.
As a little girl.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember the infomercial that like the blackboard that you would go like this and it would be rainbow. I wanted that so bad.
Yeah. And it's honestly, if you look back on it now, it's kind of like silly. Like that we all wanted that for $19.99 plus shipping and handling. And it's all it was like that little sponge.
But wait,
that you,
if you order now, you get 2.
Yeah. I'm like, Mom, call this number. We need this.
It looked fun though, you know? Like
it did. And it looked like you could like make really cool things with it. Where it's like, I can't do that freehand. I need the like spongy circle to like make these cool designs.
I can literally picture like the dragonfly they make in the commercial and stuff.
Oh yeah.
And they did it so effortlessly. Watch, we would have tried it and it would have not worked.
Yeah.
That was good times.
A lot of crazy.
Yeah. Good times. I think that like it truly was, what a time to be alive.
It was. Yeah.
You know, like I see how our kids and like, yeah, sure. They have like cool things like switches and whatever, but like, I wouldn't want that. Like I wanted our childhood.
Yeah. The stuff that we had was really cool, but we also, I think it helps too. We didn't know any different. We didn't know that like when the handheld Game Boy, like the Nintendo Game Boy came out, that wasn't until a little bit later. So we already started our childhood without it.
And even then I never had a Game Boy.
No? Mm-mm. We had one, and then I like would play like Super Mario on it.
Yeah. I never had a Game Boy. We only had a N64 that we got way later, actually. We had the original Nintendo, like the, you know, like we had the original Nintendo. My parents actually got that for their wedding anniversary. And we played that sparingly though. Like, you know, we didn't sit there all day like everyone else does nowadays. And then we got a PS1, when me and Jason were like, I don't know, maybe I was like 11 and he was 13 or something like that.
I think because my brother and I were a little bit older when we got our PS1 too.
Yeah. And that
was like crazy, like the technology. I'm like, what?
Yeah. And it was that little one because like it's not the PlayStation one. It's like the PS1, the little like, it's like gray and small.
Oh, the handheld one.
No, it was like a small...
Like the one that you would still plug into the TV and have controllers on it. Yeah.
It was just like small. And I remember playing like Crash Bandicoot. And, such good games. But we played outside pretty much all the time.
Yes. Yep.
So we played those so sparingly. Now it's like, I don't know. We just need to go back to those times, man.
Yeah. But I think it was different too because we only had, I think, maybe 1 or 2 TVs in our house when that came out. So like there was no like, even if my brother and I wanted to sit in front of the TV playing PlayStation all day, that wasn't an option.
Yeah.
Like, because then it's like my mom would be like, well, I'm watching Oprah. Or my dad would be like, well, there's a game on. Like, or we're watching this family movie. So like, nope, sorry. Like, we can't split the TV. Yep. So.
Yeah, we didn't have TVs in rooms or anything like that.
Yeah. So I feel like that kind of helped as well because there was no, like, you could never sit on a video game console all day.
So that's what we need to do. We need to remove all the TVs except for the family room.
I guess.
Our kids would be like, ah! What are you doing to us?
Yeah. No, absolutely.
The torture.
Especially with the ease. And it's crazy, too, because it's like to go backwards from what we have, because we have streaming platforms where like literally the whole family could be on their own TV watching something. Mm-hmm. So it's like to go backwards to like what we had with cable, where you really didn't have a lot of variety of things to watch. And it would just be like, hey, I know I like this one show and it's only on at 7 p.m. on Thursdays. And that'd be like the only time the TV was on.
Yeah.
So I feel like it's different now because you can turn the TV on any time of day and watch exactly what you want to watch. Mm-hmm. So I'm like, I don't know if we could go backwards and all of a sudden be like, all the TVs are gone. No more streaming.
And they have to watch commercials. And we're like, yeah. That's my thing. Commercials, man. That is one thing I'm so happy we have moved on from. My mom would be like, don't you see that commercial? Like all the time. It plays all the time. I'm like, Mom, I don't watch commercials.
Yeah, like unless we're watching something, I don't know, maybe like sporting events. They still have commercials then because that's normal like cable. Then I see a commercial, I'm like, oh, that's funny. I haven't seen that before. And I almost feel like it's like new and fresh. Yeah. Or like if I see something that's been on for like a really long time, I'm like, they still air this commercial?
Yeah.
I'm like, that's wild.
Yeah. Stanley Steamer still being played.
Oh, yeah, Stanley Steamer. The Hershey Kiss one for the Jingle Bells, that's still the same commercial that they use, which I think is wild because I think that's got to be like a 20-year-old commercial.
There's some that you're like, dun, have dun, you dun, upgraded at all?
For what?
No, I'm saying there's some like companies you're like, have you ever upgraded your commercial?
Okay. No, like Hershey's, I guess not because they're still using the same one. I was like, I guess. Why change it? It works.
Like Aflac. Those other ones that are just like, they're just the same forever.
Yeah. Yeah. No, a lot of them. So. I'm like, it'll come to me later. I'm like, that's a really annoying commercial that we've had for years. How have they not changed it? But
yeah. So I saw recently, this guy's a little controversial, but I saw Todd Chrisley, like a video of him talking about his daughter, how some people think she's a little like, not aggressive, but aggressive, I guess you could say.
Yeah.
And he was like, I think that women have become like, they have become the girl bosses and they become who they become, like stronger because men are getting weaker. And I was like, that's kind of interesting. Like, so my question is do you think it's that? Or do you think women started getting stronger and men were like, you're taking the reins?
Ooh, interesting. Because both of those, I think, could be true in their own ways. I think there's 100% a shift in society that women are getting stronger. Like, for sure, we see it, I think, in the past 10 years with women breaking through the glass ceiling.
Yeah.
Women are getting education.
Owning their own businesses.
And they're not letting, like, they're putting their kids in childcare. They're leaving the house. They're getting jobs. So I think that's for sure. Women are stepping up. They're putting on the pants. And it's allowing men to then, therefore, step back. And then, like, as far as, like, getting soft, it's, like, it's interesting because I don't know if it's just outside of that, like, where it's outside of women stepping out into the workforce, or if there's a psychological shift as well, like, without that.
Yeah. I think it's a little bit of both, but I do think men are getting weaker.
Yeah.
I do think
I think I'm stuck on it, too, because I kind of think, like, everyone's getting weaker.
Well, yes.
So I'm trying to think of like specific examples of where it's like just the men. But do you
think women in our generation are getting weaker? I don't think so.
No, I guess, yeah. I think I'm just thinking of society as a whole. Like when we always talk about everyone's like doing the woe it's me thing. And I'm like, oh man, like, are we weak? Like, could we not handle living in a challenging life? Yeah.
That's what I want to live in.
Yeah. So I guess that's true. Like women, we think of examples of advocating for themselves in, healthcare, and I'm going to be the shift. I'm going to go do this.
Yeah, I think it's a combination, a little bit of both. There's always like, it's not all one-sided. So I think that as women have gotten stronger, men maybe were on the like decline in the sense of kind of not being maybe as like the breadwinner and being that strong, like that's like, I'm gonna fix the car when you get home. Like men aren't like that anymore. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so I think it's a combination of both. But I do think that it's just also been pushed down our throats that like women need to be the best. And I think it's crazy because I think we're actually going back to a shift, which I personally like. Just my personal preference, where everyone was just like, I'm going to own a business and I'm going to do this and I'm going to do that. And that's cool. There's nothing wrong with that. But I do think that it's so important based on how our society is going that you raise your kids to the best and be with them as much as possible. So I do like that. I think that stay-at-home moms are kind of back on the rise again. Like it's like kind of like the not trend, but like
but it's not looked as negative. I think there was a period of time where it was like, oh, you stay at home and you don't have a job. Like how are you not helping your husband with the finances? And you're just like sitting at home eating bonbons all day. And it's like like there has been a shift from
There's been a shift because like I hear people that are like successful people and like had jobs that made good money and they have now stepped down to stay home because they are like, I need to either homeschool my kids or I need to be here more for my kids. Or so I love that shift because I do think
because there's a value in us being at home with our kids.
Absolutely. I think that our society has ended up the way it is because both parents want to be out of the house and be like these successful people where work comes first.
Yeah.
And like you're going to raise little rugrats like that. Because at the end of the day, you're not raising them.
No, that's the hard part too. And then stuff can happen where the kiddos are slipping through the cracks, and the parents feel guilty for that.
Yeah.
So,
which we understand. No hate. Yes. We understand. There's some parents that they both have to work.
Oh, absolutely.
Absolutely. Like there's no questions asked. That is 100% the case sometimes. But I think that if you can afford to do it, even if it's taking a pay cut or whatever, I like that people are taking that chance of doing that because they want to like change the trajectory for their family. And I love that. Yeah. So I do think it's a combo.
Yeah.
Because men are kind of weak. I mean, like, I'm just one of those people that like, I don't know why. Like when we go to like a store and you just see like, this is going to sound so like judgmental. But when I see like a man out and about and like he's just like dressed down in like socks and sandals and things like that, I feel like, where's the real men at? Like, I don't know. Like, I feel like they're like, I look at that person, I'm like, do you play video games all day at home? Like, what's that?
That's the part of me, like, kind of thinking of that. It's like society is kind of creating it, like, kind of like holding men's hands and being like, you don't need to be an athlete. You don't need to change the oil on the car.
You can pay
keep
somebody
your hands
to do it.
Clean.
Yeah.
Yeah, like you can keep your hands clean. And I think that's just kind of like society's way. Everything's like, oh, just throw some money at it. You don't need to like, bloody your knuckles. Don't worry about it. Yeah. Sit back and relax. Play the video game. Watch the TV show. Like go get a pedicure. It's a new, I don't know. We're seeing a shift. Don't know. Like it's different.
Yeah.
Because I feel like my dad, I look back on my dad and it wasn't like that. I don't feel like there was guys out there that were like, oh, like it's fine. My wife's going to go do that. And I'm just going to like sit back. Or I don't like to get my hands dirty or like, and I'm using that as an example for anything, right? That could be like mowing the lawn, working on the car, just like any kind of like household man thing that we think of. And I'm just like, my dad never. He was constantly just like, he knew his role. Like it was very stereotypical. Yeah. My mom was like in the house making sure we were good to go. And he was out like car, lawn, house, all the things. Like,
yeah. I don't remember. It's so funny growing up. Like I don't remember any like workers being at our house. Like I remember we had painters when we first moved in because they had to like paint the whole entire house. And obviously my dad worked full time and like,
how could you paint a whole house? Also, you'd never have the time.
You've been in my parents' house. Like the entryway is like 30 feet tall. Yes. Like it's just like, it's not feasible.
No. You need the tall scaffolding and all that kind of stuff for
that. I remember somebody painting our house, but like, I don't ever remember like workers at our house. Like my dad did it, like my dad did like when he wanted to put like speakers in our house and like install them and put like fans and different outlets. Like my dad always did that like himself. So yeah, I don't remember ever having like workers in my house. Yeah. My dad just like figured it out, you know?
Yeah. For sure.
Nowadays it's like Alvaro's a balance because he will do it, but he also like knows because he didn't grow up with a dad and like his mom definitely did not know how to do anything. No. He's like, I know my limits. Like he's one of those that he's like, I know my limits. And if I do this, it's going to end up costing us more money because I'm going to break it.
So we're going to like go pay someone
so
who
we're
knows
gonna
how
pay
to do
somebody
this.
to do it. I mean, he'll joke all the time. Like his joke is, he doesn't actually mean it, but his joke will be like, my mom did not cross the border so that I can be outside mowing my lawn. I'm like, oh my God. But yeah, he's still like a man, if that makes any sense.
No, of
and, like,
course. Yeah. I wouldn't put him in that category.
Like, but when I just see guys that are just like, I don't know, like just not being not provider, just financially, just in general.
Yeah. Like, physically.
They don't feel like a protector, I guess is what I could say.
No, and today's society's okay with that. Yeah. Like there's no pressure coming from the outside saying like, no, go put on your boots. Wife lead the show. That's fine. Like you're going to pay somebody to do all the manual labor. That's fine.
I mean, look, Jackie and Tony are building their whole deck themselves.
Tony's doing like 80% of the work.
You're like 4 months later, we'll be done.
Yeah, it's fine. I mean, we've got the flooring down and Tony's tasked me with drilling floorboards. Because it's tedious, but I can like physically do it. Yeah. Like all the other stuff, I'm always like, I need a man. I need help. Like if something's too heavy or like it needs to be like, shoved or something, I'm like, help me.
Playing the card.
Yeah. Yes. I'm like, help.
It's like when you're like pregnant and you're just like, I just don't feel good.
Yeah. Yeah.
You're like, I'm going to milk it today.
Yeah. Whatever I can do.
I mean, I pretty much always was sick during my pregnancies, but I'm sure we had days that we were like, we probably could do something, but if you're wanting to do it for me, it's fine.
Yeah. I still hold that over Tony's head because he was gone for both pregnancies. So I'm always like, if I'm like, oh, like I'm tired, I don't feel like doing this. I'm like, you have to do it because you never had to go on like a midnight run to get me ice cream during either of the pregnancies. So I'm going to go ahead and throw one of those cards on the table. So
does it work?
Sometimes, yeah. Because he feels bad because he knows, like, because I did everything by myself for those pregnancies. So he's like, I know, I owe that to you.
I mean, you could do your most recent deployment too. I had to do everything.
Yeah.
You can go give me a burger.
Yeah, give me a burger. He's good about that. He knows. And that's why he's always like, oh, you want a girls trip? Like, you deserve that. I was gone for a long time. Take your weekend. And I'm like, thank you.
Woo woo. Next week. What are we? Are we a week away from seeing each other? Yeah, we're a week away.
Yeah.
7 days.
7 days.
6 days, really, right? I mean,
the internet's not ready for us.
That's what we say.
That's what we say, and then it's going to be nothing but crickets.
I mean, listen, if you happen to, and if a miracle ever happened and you ended up in Miami again, the world is truly not ready for us.
No, they're for real not ready for us. Because once those boxes get unpacked and my life's back to normal, then they'll be sick of us.
And it'd be so easy. Like, you already know where everything goes in your house that you're already in.
Yeah. Yeah.
It'd be like, whoop.
Yeah. So easy. Just put that over there. Boys know what school they're going to. Park the car over there. Boom. Done. Let's go.
I know. I'm going to.
It would be really nice.
It would be. Whenever you are like, I know, I'm going to be like, my heart's going to drop. And they're like, where are you moving?
Like, it's like as if it's like your move too, where it's like it feels the same sense of heaviness. Yeah. Where are we going? How far do I have to go to visit you? Like, please say it's 5 minutes away.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't think I'm prepared, but it's fine. It's fine.
I feel the same way.
She's like been wanting, you were like not super happy to go to North Carolina, but now you're like, okay, I'll take it. I mean, where are we going though first?
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, I feel like a lot of the spots in your upper spots were like places you would want to go. So
they are. Yes.
So you should be fine.
Yeah. It's always just the military though.
By the way, I'm not crying. I have like something.
But it's always that way. Like, that's how it was for our last one, where we were like thinking La La Land for all of our top picks. And then all of a sudden the Air Force was like, we got this cool spot for you. It's a really cool job. It's going to be great for your career. You should take it. And then here we are. So
maybe in a perfect world, Miami is going to do that. Like, so we have a perfect spot.
Yeah. We'll see.
If only they knew that you owned a house and...
Yeah, that things would be easy.
Listen, and you can come right back into our school. I found out, by the way, because you always worry that like, oh, maybe there's a class that's a little more full or whatever.
Yeah.
Which is fine for the grades you guys are coming to. But 4th grade currently has 34 kids in one class. That's wild. Are they planning
to divide them for 5th grade?
Literally never happened.
That's insane.
That's never happened before.
Maybe they're going to split them for 5th grade, right? And make 2 classes?
I don't think so.
That's crazy because that's what Liam's in. Liam's in a class of like 15 kids. They like have them all split. Yeah. So I feel like 15 is like way better than 34. Like,
listen,
I guess
there's
it's more
2
than 15,
kids from 5th and 2nd grade leaving next year.
Ooh. I mean, honestly, though, I don't even know if that would be a problem. Like, if I went and complained to the front office,
she would be like, yeah, that's fine.
Yes, yeah, exactly. Like, she'd be like, who is this? And I'd be like, oh, it's me. And she'd be like, okay, don't worry about it. Like, I'll email you the paperwork. Like, so
signing up January.
Yeah, that's why I'm like, okay. I'm not stressed about it.
Oh, man. Yeah. That dreadful day will come soon, and it'll be good, or it'll be like happy for you, but like a dagger, like
yes, like no, I know that's exactly what it is. Yeah. So
podcasting from overseas.
We'll see.
That's how we're gonna be like, just kidding, our podcasts are at nighttime now.
Yeah, we just like, and it's always gonna be like dark, like artificial light for me, like, and we'll just figure it out.
Or me, I guess.
We'll figure it out.
It'd be a little bit easier if I always do when Alva's on shift, we podcast.
We could do that. That'd be like realistic.
Yeah.
But we don't need to plan this. We're getting ahead of ourselves.
She's like, don't stress me out.
Yeah. Because I haven't really been thinking about it because it's out of my control. So it's like I can't control what the military wants to do with him. So we'll just go with wherever they send us. And I'll just be sad about it or... And then I'll get there and I'm like, I'm going to make the best of this. And that's
I think there's, no matter where it is, there always will be mixed emotions.
Yes, there is.
Right?
Yeah.
Or absolutely. Would Miami not be mixed emotions for you?
I think it'd be mixed emotions in the sense that it's like, oh man, like we missed out on an opportunity to go overseas. That's the only mixed emotion that would come with that. Yeah. So that's anywhere. There would be a little bit of that.
Yeah, there's always going to be the pros and the cons.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Well,
that's okay.
We'll get there. We'll let you guys know whenever we know. And I'm going to come with tears.
We have like tissues. We're like, so we found out. The military is trying to ruin our lives.
Oh my gosh. Can you imagine? Maybe like Jackie and I, by the way, we're not criers.
No.
In life.
No.
So we did cry though when she moved. We cried.
No, the hardest I think was, so moving. And then when I saw you guys, when was that? That was really hard because that was with Rylan.
Oh, when you guys moved, that was when Rylan broke down. Was it
when I went? Yeah. And then like.
Rylan broke down and just, it got her.
No, kids and puppies, like don't.
And Jax, Liam, and Callie and Dylan were just like,
because we kept talking about like getting together, so they really were just living in their like.
They were still at the age they just don't grasp it.
Yeah, where it's like, oh, we're 1,000 miles away from each other and we won't see each other next week. Yeah, like they were still in the like, I'm playing Minecraft and that's fine.
Right, and Rylan like knew.
Yeah, he's like, they're living far away. Like, I don't know when I'm going to see them next.
Yeah, I remember he just disappeared and he was just bawling in his room.
Yeah.
Bawling.
Yeah. That took me. That was the dagger. I was like, I can't handle this.
Yeah, I don't think the guys shed a tear. It's fine.
No.
And we're like,
yeah. Tony's like looking over at me. I'm like, oh my God.
It's good though. It's good that we cry for each other, you know?
No, that's a good sign. Like, we care about each other. Oh my gosh.
I choke on myself. Anyways. Well, when we see you, actually, I guess are we going to record an episode next week?
I guess it just depends on time. My flight, I think, is early enough in the day that I think it's possible.
Yeah.
But if we get around to it.
So maybe we'll have a podcast next week. Maybe we won't. But we will chat soon. And when we chat, you'll see us next. We'll see us together in person. It's going to be fun. Anyways, thank you for joining. I know this was like not what's the word? Like a planned.
It wasn't our traditional. We didn't have like our set itinerary of things to discuss, but it's always fun.
It's always fun. We can always spiral.
Yeah.
Anyways, Remember to always like, subscribe, rate, share, do all the things, and we'll chat next week. Bye.
Bye.